Hello and welcome to the P4 RV channel. This channel will be dedicated to our crazy adventures as a family. We decided to go across country, so we are traveling from Southwest Florida in Cape Coral to San Diego, and then we are heading across back. And we're going to try and do this in about 2 weeks, so fingers crossed that we make it there and back, and we still love each other. And so what I want to do today is kind of talk about how we started off. So I had this crazy idea to ask our two kids to come up with a list of really fun places that they wanted to go to. So our youngest, who's about 11 and a half, sorry, so he decided that he wanted to go to every zoo and every aquarium across the country. Our oldest, who just turned 13, gave us a list, and I say that generally. So he gave us 2 pages of 80 things that he really wanted to do. So we are traveling. We left yesterday, which was July 11th, and unfortunately we're in the middle of COVID, so a lot of his list is not going to happen this time. So we might try and accommodate as much as we can, and whatever we can't, we might do round 2 of this experience, so when everything gets healthier and happier and safer. So when we left yesterday, we decided that we weren't going to stop. We were going to drive straight through from Cape Coral as far out as we possibly could. So that far out spot wound up being western Louisiana, where we are now. We are at a KOA in Iowa, Louisiana. Yeah, Iowa, Louisiana. And we're just staying here for the night, so we drove straight through. It was about 14 hours. Didn't really stop, made some lunches while we drove, so we can kind of get as far west as we could. Today, we woke up, had some breakfast, made some eggs, and kind of enjoyed this beautiful start of the day down here. And we are going to be driving 2.5 hours west and staying at Lake RV Resort in Houston. So Lakeview RV Resort in Houston. We had planned on going to the NASA Space Center, Johnson Space Center in Houston, but unfortunately, because of safety concerns, they did shut that down and refunded our ticket. So today we are going to explore Houston. So if there's any ideas of fun spots that are recommended, please drop comments. In fact, if there's any cool spots that you can think of between here and California, definitely post it. We've been Googling a lot and trying to make sure we don't miss anything really funky and cool. So we did yesterday while we were driving slow down and kind of see some really cool spots on the way. We saw the USS Alabama, took some pictures. It was really cool. The first time that all 4 of us have seen the Mississippi River, so that was pretty nifty. Seeing the Ole Miss. And we got here late last night. We got super lucky. I'm definitely happy with this campground because we got here after hours, so they actually let us do they got us an upgrade, so we did a pull-through site so we didn't have to back in because we were really tired after that long drive, and we had a slight speed bump or hiccup. Our generator was kind of taunting us yesterday and really decided that it didn't want to work. So we were definitely hot, a little ripe as it were. So we were super excited that we were able to kind of just park, jump, all of us kind of jump in the shower as fast as we possibly could to get it nice and cold, cool off, and you know, that sounded weird. We individually took showers, just gonna put that out there. So we all took showers, cooled off, hung out here. It's a beautiful day today. It's sunny. Nice little breeze. It's forecasted to be about 100, but we kind of expected that because it's the middle of July. We are going to do, on this channel, I'm going to try and check in each day, talk about our travels, what we did, what we've seen, make sure that we're still on the same page and love each other dearly. But I do today, on this video, I want to do a quick tour of the campground, just like quick 360 of where we are. I'm going to post some other videos about the outside. My husband did a lot of cool tricks and nifty things to kind of make sure this trip would be really comfortable, because like I said, this trip was really something that we wanted to do. As soon as we got into camping, we're like, oh, we're going to take the kids cross country. This is a dream of ours. So with all the COVID stuff that was happening, we just felt like we really wanted to, we love traveling, but we really wanted to do it in a safer manner. sooner if that's possible with all the crazy that's going around now. But we wanted to do it as safe as we could, and we wanted to make sure that we travel with our own pillows, we have our masks, tons of sanitizer. We're doing everything we can to keep ourselves safe as well as whomever we might come in contact with. So we definitely prepped with that. But on this trip, and I'll do a video for this later, but I mentioned my kids kind of made a wish list of their stuff, as did I, and so did my husband. So we got a lot of really cool national parks that we're going to go to, and some really cool sites. Things that you kind of grew up thinking like, oh, that would be super cool to visit, Grand Canyon and such. So I am gonna do a quick little tour later, like I said, about the outside, all the stuff my husband had done, and I'm gonna show you an inside tour as well of the motorhome. In particular, the storage. I think that's really important. I know, thinking like, you know, it's a 37-foot motorhome, there's plenty of room, and it's glamping and all that stuff, and it is. We're totally not camping. But having 4 grown appetites and finding food to, you know, last us for 2 weeks, because I didn't really want to spend the whole time eating out and stuff. I really wanted to cook every night. So I did a lot of meal prep, so I'll talk through that in a video. I'll post about kind of some storage hacks, just to make sure that we had a lot of space left over, which we do, because I'm a souvenir Christmas decoration junkie, so I wanted to make sure I had enough room for that. I'm also going to do a quick run through in another video of my tour journal. As you can see, all my lovely tabs. I planned out as much as I possibly could. I organized as much as I could, understanding that there's going to be some audibles we're going to have to pull, but I think it's really important to keep yourself organized. Now, granted, this is antiquated and it's on paper, but I did upload everything into Google Maps, and we have all of our reservations, all that stuff in a much more organized manner. This was just how I started, and then I evolved and put everything on the computer, basically. So I do want to do a video of that, just to kind of share, because this was something that we decided on a whim, but there is a lot that kind of still needed to be prepped for. So I'll go through that, and like I said, we'll do kind of a daily recap, just so that this way, if you want to keep up with us and see where we are, that would be great. So I want to kind of get up and show everybody the cool campground that we're at. Again, it's KOA in Iowa, Louisiana. This is our lovely motorhome. This is the P4 RV. When we do kind of a quick 360, there's some pull-through sites here. All the way back there, there's some sites that you can kind of back into. It's full hookup, so that was nice and easy. As I mentioned, it's crazy hot. The breeze is really helpful, but it is kind of hot. The really fun thing is that's their main office, but the really fun thing is back here they have a cornhole site, which I think is really cool, especially if you're going to spend more than one night here, to keep yourselves entertained, meet and greet some of the other campers, RVers that are here. So they have that over there, right next to some primitive, I say primitive, but that's what they're just campsites. They're real camping. So people who really camp put their tents over there. We're not really real campers, but we say we go camping. Right over there is a really cool dog park. Our dog that came with us enjoyed it, and they really made it silly fun. Like, they have it all fenced in, but they have like fire hydrants and a little bench and stuff. So our dog has definitely liked it there. They have the bathhouse right here. We haven't really used that, just because, like I said, we're in the middle of COVID and I'm a little weird, just nervous, and just, I'm sure it's super clean. Everything in this campground is super clean, but we have a shower and we're fine. So that's it for the campground. There is some really cool stuff about here too, and I should have showed this. They're behind us. Last night when we arrived, there's like a train or something, a factory back there. I will say it was really cool when we got here, because you could hear them working, but they stopped at 5 o'clock. It didn't bother us. We didn't lose any sleep, so that wasn't a huge deal. And what else is really cool, if you can kind of see behind me, there's a full huge huge water park back there. So again, if we were here for more than one day, we definitely would have kind of joined in on that. But like I said, we kind of want to get on the road, get to Houston, check out that city, and see what we can explore today. So that's kind of our pulse check right now. And I'm gonna, like I said, do a recap. If there's any comments or any suggestions, stops, places to eat. Even though I meal prepped, I definitely want to hit up some Texas barbecue and see what all the hype's about, because I love me some barbecue. So that's kind of all we have today. Like I said, I'm gonna try and post again today, later on, or maybe tomorrow morning, just so you can kind of follow us along cross country. So thanks for watching.